Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm joined by Ian77.
Yo, what's up guys? I'm happy to be here, man. I'm excited to show some tips and tricks for Hog Earthquake.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna be watching Ian play live on his main account right now. He's at 2,700. He's gonna try and push, and while pushing, we're just gonna ask him some questions about Hog Earthquake, but also just in general, like some personal stuff. So if you wanna, hop into game number one, feel free to do so.
All right, let's get it. Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's been a little bit since I've been grinding Hog EQ because I feel like it was a bit weak during the Goblin Hunt meta and stuff. But
yeah, how do you feel about it now?
I think it's in a pretty good spot because I'm in a match, by the way. I think it's in a pretty good spot now because it was kind of weak in the Goblin Hunt meta because Earthquake and one Hog hit wouldn't even kill a Hunt, but now it does, and it got like the spawn speed nerf and stuff. So I think it's actually not too bad. Yeah,
and talking about Hawk, you also used it recently in the monthly finals, actually in the winning best of 5, right? I think it was.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I remember for a while I couldn't, because like for a while I just couldn't play any Hog because it was just like, I don't know, wasn't really working well in CRL. But I was really happy that I could actually play it this month. And I was also playing a lot of Goblin Drill. I don't know if you saw, but one of my most used deck was actually
with the evil snowball.
Yeah, it's so broken, man. It's kind of insane how many outplays you can make with it, and even if it's like a bowler or something, you just Evo Snowball and get a lot of damage.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so talking about bowler, there's bowler. I think this is E-Giant, right? How do you feel about the matchup?
Honestly, I don't know if I like it too much. I think if he had Cannon, it would be quite a bit better. But I think the Goblin Hut is definitely going to be more annoying because they can just play it up high and kind of avoid your Earthquakes since it's a smaller building that just pulls it. Yeah, but what I'm going to try to do though. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I'm going to try to like cycle these Mighty Miners so I could kind of force them to play stuff on the map that I can get good Firecracker value against.
Okay, you actually read my mind because I was about to ask you, like, so what is your strategy, thought process going into a matchup where they have both a building and a NATO? Like, do you try to still go with Hawk Riders offensively? Do you like prioritize more defense and try to Earthquake cycle? Like, what is your thought process here?
Yeah, so in this matchup, I think I'm really just going to have to abuse the Firecracker as much as possible because it's pretty hard for him to kill it. I mean, he does have Bar Barrel and stuff, which is good for him, I guess. But yeah, we're going to try to get a lot of Hogs, but at the same time, we have to be a little bit careful because, it's one thing to have like a building like Cannon or Bomb Tower, you can just play a Hog whenever. But if they have a building like, for example, Goblin Hut or, for example, Goblin Cage, then you have to be a little bit smarter with your timings with the Hog Riders.
Yeah, even Tesla, right? Like, Tesla's also pretty good, I feel like.
Yeah, Tesla's kind of annoying for Hog Earthquake. You usually have to set up a little bit better pushes when they have Tesla. You have to sometimes get like, high cannons to snipe it down and stuff. He does go for the lightning.
Exactly.
Kind of aggressive. And
wait, so I don't think I ever asked you, but how did you even like get into Clash Royale? Like, how did you started playing, and also how did you get into Hog Cycle?
Yeah, so for Clash Royale, I was just on vacation with my brother. I think in like, I don't know, towards the end of 2016, and then he actually showed me the game. He hasn't been playing much recently, but he's actually not the worst. He's not like a top player or anything, but nice. Much my brother. And
so he showed you, and then now you're qualified to the World Finals.
yeah, dude, it took so long, man. It's been so long. It's been such a long time coming. So I'm really happy that I finally did it. Oh, nice! The Inferno Dragon lost its charge there. That's huge, man. That could have just been pretty bad.
Yeah, even Inferno Dragon can go crazy. Like in a couple of seconds, and your tower is gone.
Yeah, dude, in CRL it was going insane too. In CRL sometimes like there would just be like one crazy Evo Inferno Dragon, and I saw a lot of people lose a lot of matchups they should have won just from one evolved Inferno Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Hawk even gets a hit there. Yeah, I mean, you're playing, I think, pretty much perfect so far. Like, really good defense, and just slowly but surely applying pressure with the Hawk Riders, Earthquakes. And also what you said, like Firecracker.
And Serge, what I'm doing as well is that I'm also trying to cycle the early cannons a lot. I think that's an important thing because I know he's going to lightning every time, but if I get early cannons, then I'm never going to have nothing for the E-Giant. I'm always going to have something for the E-Giant that way.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's actually a really good tip because some people might like go cannon as soon as the Electro Giant is like crossing the bridge, but then he could just lightning and you're kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah, and another thing that's really good for me now is the Mighty Miner too. The Mighty Miner just is giving me such a quick cycle, and I'm just like trying to spam cards when I have him on the field. Let's go.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, really nice W there against the building plus NATO. How do you feel about NATO now after the nerf recently? I feel like it still does its job against the Hawk Rider, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the next match by the way, but I think one thing that it does a bit worse against though. I think it's still really good, but I think one thing it does worse against is actually against like Firecracker, for example, in the E-Giant matchup. An E-Giant Zap plus Tornado doesn't kill it anymore, so oftentimes they just mess up the native. Like they go for it, but they don't actually kill the
I didn't know that.
Fire. Yeah, this guy's playing.
That's interesting.
Here.
I think this is the version without like a barrel.
Oh yeah, I think you're
exactly.
Right. I haven't really played this
2.4,
but yeah, I haven't played this pretty much ever, to be honest. But it should be good though. It should be perfect. Oh no, the one spear goblin, no. Wait, hopefully I didn't just sell the game, bro. I might have just sold the game. Hold up. No, actually, I'm probably okay.
Let's see.
He's probably gonna ability here, but I'm just gonna pull this anyways. Oh no, that's such a good ability timing. Oh no, dude, I sold so hard.
I mean, Sigurlix is gonna be rough. I think you can still make a comeback.
Yeah. Like the mistake I made there is that I let the Firecracker die. That's pretty much what happened. I let this one spear goblin survive, but yeah, that was my fault.
I was kind of unlucky though, because the Firecracker did shoot, but it didn't end up taking care of it.
Yeah,
I think if you play like perfect defense from now on, you might still be able to get it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna try to get a nice Ice Spirit. Nice.
Nice, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
He's gonna have a lot of pressure.
So what about the evolutions? Because I noticed you're now using the Evo Cannon. Some people are asking me, you search, what should I use? Should I use Ice Spirit? Skeletons are not really used at all, but like people kind of debate between the Ice Spirit and the Cannon. Do you think Cannon is like much better, or it's just personal preference?
I think usually. Oh wow, that Evo Cannon hit the wall breakers, dude. That's why Evo Cannon is so good. I was a little bit delayed with my skeleton, but it's okay though. We're looking good, but I think that most of the time Evo Cannon is better unless you really struggle against beatdown. Like for example, if you lose to Royal Giant a lot, or you lose to maybe some random thing like E-Giant a lot or something like that, then I think Ice Spirit is better. But I feel like for the most part, Cannon is a little bit better just because you could sometimes kill stuff like that.
You can even sometimes use it on offense, right? I think I've seen you do that sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you Evo Cannon in the middle, and then you hit like, I don't know, a Goblin Gang or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so nice. Sometimes the bait decks can be a little bit annoying. Like you have the responses you need, but I feel like Evo Barrel is always an annoying card. So
yeah, for sure.
Oh, and I have a question for you. What do you think of the evolved Goblin Barrel nerf? Because I saw that they put some. Yeah,
that's a good question. I mean, I saw the interaction, the damage, like you notice it quite a lot. But I feel like in some situations, if you manage to tank it, it will still be able to get like the chip damage needed. Like if you're able to get like an Ice Spirit tanking or a Knight or something like that, I feel like you still might be able to get good value from the Evo Barrel. But I think you will definitely notice the nerf.
Yeah.
Man, this deck is so annoying.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna just. I should have waited for the log there. I'm kind of playing bad. I'm not gonna lie, but
no problem. I mean, it's hard to like talk, like at the same time focus, and then this deck pushes so much as well.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna just let you focus up.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, no hog hit there. Unfortunately.
It's unfortunate.
It's looking good though. I'm just gonna log this bush. I also like Cannon quite a bit in this deck now because a little while ago I was playing with the Golden Knight and the Goblin Hut, but I feel like Cannon is actually really nice against like Boss Bandit, for example, and stuff like that.
How do you feel about the Lava Hound matchups? I mean, Lava Hound isn't really that popular at the moment, but I think sometimes you still face some Lava Loon players.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying sometimes for sure. I feel like the Mighty Monitor gives you really nice pressure though, but it's definitely. I did destroy Lava Hound earlier today actually, but I think it's really easy against mid to bad Lava Hound players, but I think against the best it's probably pretty difficult. But you can still definitely make something work, and if you struggle against it a lot, you can always just put like a Goblin Hut in the deck, or a Tesla.
Yeah, or even Tesla. I think in CRL we saw you beat Lava Lightning Arrows, but you had Tesla, and that definitely helped you out a lot. Nice great job, man.
Yeah.
I think it was against Sub, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and he had he had Tombstone luckily, so it was definitely easier. I think if he had Goblin Cage, it would definitely be a lot closer. But yeah, that definitely helped me out right there.
Nice. Okay, so pushing up already quite a bit. Let's go. Hopping into game 3.
Yeah. So
I have another question for you, which I think a lot of players could help. Maybe some people already know, but like if you're trying to improve a Clash Royale, what do you think is like the most important thing to do?
I think the most important thing is I feel like it's to main a deck that can help you get good at a lot of other decks. Like for me, I feel like when I started to main Hog Earthquake, it just helped me get good at pretty much every cycle deck. Like I just naturally was a really good Monitor player after, or really good with like Goblin Drill, for example. So I think it could be pretty important to main a deck that can help you improve at the game. I mean, it kind of depends whether you're more of a beatdown player. If you're more of a beatdown player, maybe you want to main something different. But if you're more of a cycle player, there's some good cycle decks that you can main. And
would you consider to recommend people like? I'm sorry.
Dude, I was so scared that Mega Knight wasn't gonna go in
Oh,
time.
nice, yeah. So I was gonna ask you, like, would you consider to recommend people who usually main beatdown decks to actually switch, and maybe consider using like, yeah, cycle decks to get better, or you think beatdown could still be good for them?
I think beatdown could still be good for them. I feel like there's probably certain beatdown decks that will give them a good general feel for beatdown, and there's certain cycle decks that can do a good general feel for cycle. So I feel like you don't have to play a cycle deck, but I think cycle decks are really powerful, and they're really good in CRL because I think you noticed that like there's not that many beatdown mains that do that well in CRL, because with cycle decks I feel like there's a lot more outplay potential. So it's really good for CRL. Like when you're in the top 1000 phase, you need to make sure that you have decks that you can outplay people with a lot, because you're sometimes just going to get terrible matchups, right? So
yeah, if you think about it as well, like for example, you now are the first person to qualify to the World Finals, and you main cycle. Last year World Finals, like Mohamed Light is a main minor player. Riley got second. He's like also good at cycle, like Rockbait. I feel like cycle is definitely like the way to kind of go.
Yeah, this year's pretty interesting in CRL. I heard people saying that they think it's one of the most competitive years out of the recent ones. There's been a lot of players competing recently, but yeah, some actually did really well, and some didn't do that well. Like for example, I think people are surprised Riley didn't do as well as they expected in CRL. But I think what happened is that basically he like lost connection during one of the games or something, and then I mean it was just only one of the games, so like he could still qualify, but I think it like I don't know.
Like mentally, exactly, like mentally it definitely is kind of, how do you say that, like annoying. What a crazy deck your opponent has, by the way.
Yeah, I don't even know what the heck this is. It's just some weird Goblin drill deck.
It's like a drill Mega Knight Cycle.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Evil Snowball. It's interesting that he's just using the general Snowball.
Oh yeah, that is weird. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Wow, this Mighty Miner's going insane right now. Man, Mighty Miner's so good. I remember like a couple months ago, people like Riley were saying how they want to get Mighty Miner to be buffed, but now it seems really good, even though it got no buff.
Yeah, I feel like Mighty Miner's in a good spot. Like it's not too broken, but it's also like not bad. I feel like it's pretty good in like Hawk Rider, maybe Bait sometimes, Drill. Like overall, it's a pretty good champion. Oh, Remieli.
Yeah. Okay. This will be interesting. Is it? I didn't see if he had the badges or not. Is it actually him?
I think it is. I'm not sure.
Oh, snap.
I didn't see his profile.
Him. Wait, he missed the NATO.
I don't think so. Or maybe it is, but I doubt that he will miss a NATO, right? He has like played a million times with NATO.
Shoot, I don't even know. We might have to check his profile after, because he is in the clan, but I'm not sure if that's like a fake clan as well or.
Yeah, I mean that would be crazy though, like him missing a NATO.
Yeah, we'll see based on his plays, because Remy Eli always goes for the most annoying magic archers ever. So if he spams them like
also like so aggressive, right?
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like even when you play an Ice Spirit, he goes for it, or even if you have a Mighty Monitor, like you don't expect him to go for it on a Mighty Monitor because you have the ability, but they always do. Even just for like a single hit, they just get so aggressive with it.
Yeah. So how do you feel about World Finals being in USA?
Honestly, it's pretty interesting because I mean, it's gonna be nice to be in the USA on like home soil and stuff, but it's also nice sometimes to have it in other countries to be able to experience things and stuff. Yeah. So it'll be interesting, honestly. And by the way, I don't know if this is Remy Eli. I feel like he wouldn't have gone for that log with those wall breakers because he probably thought I would. Yeah. I think this guy thought I would.
Maybe it's just like a fanboy, right?
Yeah, it might be. Okay, wait. Actually, I'm cooked. No, I'm cooked. No. Oh wait, what? I defended.
Oh wait, what? I thought that they would hit the tower for sure.
Yeah, I thought it would like splash at least a little bit, but we're gonna get our firecracker down. So.
Nice. Okay. I wouldn't have thought about that.
Yeah. Wait. There's no way this is Remy Eli. I don't know. I'll
nice.
have to check, but. Yeah.
Let's see afterwards. But that was a really nice firecracker. I don't think I would have thought about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I like to go for defensive firecrackers a lot. They can kind of just like kite units across the map a bit and can be pretty nice. Dude, I hate spear goblins though. Surgical, what do you think about spear goblins, man? You think they need to get reworked? Because I swear they like heat-seeking missiles for the tower. Sometimes like you place something in front of the tower, but unless it's like very much in front, like it just, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe like their DPS a little bit. Like you know how all three of them kill an ice spirit. Like maybe they shouldn't. Like maybe have a little bit less DPS so you can counter it with like an ice spirit fully. Like dude, I don't know. For 2 elixir they are very strong.
Life would be amazing if we could have Ice Spirit actually counter the Spear Goblins.
Yeah, wait, Ice Spirit is getting nerfed though, right? Like, how do you feel about it?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think it's honestly fine. I think it doesn't really matter much that it's getting nerfed because it's just a very small. Oh, I messed up my skeletons. No, but yeah, it's just a very
He's
small.
actually
nerf.
making a comeback.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's probably gonna win here because it's pretty hard to get much
Yeah, hard
damage with
matchup.
earthquakes. Yeah, but
Okay,
I mean, we'll see
I'm
that.
gonna let you lock in. If you want to just fully focus,
Okay.
we're just gonna watch you play.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm probably gonna have to try to get some good mighty miners and stuff, but it's kind of hard when they
Yeah,
go.
like 3-card cycle is the only way, maybe, right?
Yeah, and when they go opposite lane, it's kind of annoying because normally I could like earthquake the magic archer, but it's no point if it's in the opposite lane usually. So not
Yeah.
really sure what I'm gonna be able to do here. Oh no, he goes for the NATO. Yeah, I think that might be it. Oh
Yeah,
man.
it's a really rough matchup. Man, even he missed the NATO and he still like manages to, I think, beat you. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I know he wants to magic archer here, but he needs to like tank for it. So we'll see if he goes for it. Okay, I guess he doesn't. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Honestly, maybe if I'm like 100%, I probably could have won because he missed the NATO. But man, honestly,
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a really rough one.
Yeah.
And I think
feel
you've
like
played this
Stein.
matchup quite a bit against him as well, right?
Yeah. Honestly, when you have Stein, it's a lot better though. I feel like when you have Goblin Stein, it's better. But Mighty Miner does kind of struggle in this type of matchup a little bit more because it's just good on defense, but you don't get any extra
Yeah.
offensive value. Let's see though. I mean,
Okay. I mean, he doesn't
Yeah.
have a big spell, so there might be a chance, right?
yeah, there might be. Let's see. Okay, wall breakers are gonna die here, but
Nice.
yeah, I think.
The
you
King
have to
Tower is
just
also
have to,
taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think you just have to avoid like the random magic archer lineups, and that's usually how you win. But I think I took some random damage. I don't even know what got all that damage. To be honest, I wasn't really looking. I don't even
I'm
know.
not sure too either.
We were
don't
so
really remember.
focused on our. On
Yeah, we're just like talking too much. I'm sorry for distracting you.
Oh no, it's fine, Surge. But this is the only game I ever lost, man. I'm on
Yeah.
I'm on a 100% win rate with this deck normally, but it's okay though.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a rough matchup.
Yeah, let
Alright,
me
let's
check
see.
his profile.
If you want to do a couple more, yeah, sure.
Let's see. So, oh yeah, I think it probably. No wait, it is him. It is him.
It is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of weird though because when he missed it, I was like, wait, would Remy do that after he's like a one trick with tornado for such a long time? But
Yeah. At least
I
I don't have
guess-
to feel too bad though, since it was Remy Eli.
yeah, exactly. Wait, Love Expo. Okay, that's a good that's a good, how do you say, like topic to talk about a bit here, because I've seen so many tweets about people like saying Expo has a decent matchup against Hawk. Then some people say like Hawk Rider completely counters Expo. What is your take on that?
Dude, honestly, I think sometimes when I play against Expo, like I nearly always beat it, but I feel like every once in a while there's some times where I play Hog and I face Expo and there was nothing I could do. They just fireball cycle. They go for like
fireball
spikes and
cycle.
archers.
Exactly.
Yeah, all they have to do is not make
Yeah.
a mistake and take random firecracker damage, I feel like. But I mean, sometimes you can do cool things like hog in the back and you get like a good push down. But I feel like if they play perfect, they can actually win a decent amount. But it's more so just like based off the start. Like if I go hog first play, they don't have Tesla, I get one hog hit. Maybe it's already gonna be a win for me just based off that. But I think it can go either way. It's not nearly a hard counter though, like people think. But I think it really
with
depends on
Nado.
the variation. Oh, he does have Nado. Yeah,
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think we watched like 4 games, and I think out of 4, 3 of them had tornado and a building.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this guy does have Tesla and Tornado, so it's going to be a little bit interesting. That was kind of a bad Tesla placement, though, so I can
Yeah, he
discard.
probably has Rocket, right? I think it's like Rocket Expo last cards.
Yeah. I'll have to see
I
right
think-
here. I wonder if he has no Expo, but he probably should have Expo.
No, I mean, looking at his name, I think he definitely has, right?
Dude, they always troll me though. They always say like Heart Lava or something, then they just end up having.
Like 2.6.
Yeah,
Like Sneaky
yeah.
Golem.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a while since I've seen 2.6. I used to see a couple one tricks, but I haven't
But
seen.
talking
him.
about 2.6 as well, especially after you already mentioned a few balance changes, I saw that Ice Golem is getting a pretty nice
Oh,
buff.
yeah.
Like I think it has like a 12% HP, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
think we're
excited
gonna
for
see some
that.
2.6 or maybe Ice Golem in some other decks? Like maybe, I don't know, in what deck could it be good?
You know, I think those balloon players are going to get a massive buff. Those modern
True.
balloon players, that's going to be kind of insane for them. I feel like to have that much more HP for their balloon. Oh, he does go for the rocket.
true.
And this guy's
Okay.
probably going to spell cycle me out. He's probably not going to do anything except just like spell me all game. But man, I'll practice
Yeah.
how to do something.
So, what do you usually try to do? Like if someone tries to spell cycle you, you try
Honestly,
to
Honestly, it kind of depends on like how much defenses they have to you and stuff. But usually you have to get like a Mighty Monitor down, try to 3-card cycle them, and you sometimes spam a few Earthquakes in there as well, and sometimes you can make things work. But honestly, they should.
Yeah, like keep up the pressure, right?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's hard though, but you should as much as you can though, as much pressure as you can.
Exactly.
Oh, that was a good log for him. It's everything. Yeah, man, this will be rough.
Okay.
I mean, my Firecracker could get some value sometimes, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna rock it, but he's probably gonna get away with it too. Oh, he missed the Ice Wizard.
Oh, you messed up the Ice Wizard though. Oh my god.
Damage.
But that's huge for you.
Yeah.
And also, like now I can see the Elixir, but I think in the new update they're gonna remove Elixir spectating. That's also gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I heard that. I know a lot of CRL pros like
Exactly.
Yeah, always see Elixir and stuff.
Like also with coach, like imagine you're like, for example, now imagine this would be like a competitive match. I could just tell you like, okay, he's at 4 or 5, like stuff like that.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see how it goes. I think a lot of people are gonna have to actually like improve their skill of elixir counting. Like even some pros probably might not know much about elixir counting if they're so used to just using a device.
I don't think I've ever done like being on a call and someone helps me. Like usually if I'm on a call and someone talks, I just get like kind of distracted.
Yeah, for me too. I mean, it kind of depends. Like a couple times during CRL, I was calling Riley in the past, but I mean, I feel like now I got a lot more knowledge with a lot more decks and stuff, so I didn't call with Riley. But I think last year we were a little bit just not really saying elixir much. I mean, it was mostly just like I guess like to help calm each other. I guess like help each other like focus by saying like, okay, in this matchup, all you have to do is just not play up too many hogs. You just like cycle, for example, or Yeah, that's
great.
Oh, this Valkyrie's rough.
Okay, this is looking difficult, Man, I'm not gonna lie, you're getting really unlucky with the matchups, but...
Yeah. Oh man, it's life, I guess. Oh, he gets the NATO as well. I think I'm just gonna Earthquake. It's kind of not worth it, but it's the Evo Tesla, so I can't really kill it any other way, so...
Yeah.
We'll see. The Firecracker here, I mean...
I don't think there's a way, right? Maybe? Let's see.
Oh, he does go for a NATO.
He used a NATO though, but...
Oh, Firecracker got a shot.
Tesla.
Oh yeah, this cannon is decent though. It's getting some value, but yeah, I think.
Yeah, he's just gonna rocket. I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Oh no, Hog Rider.
No, he's back to NATO, I think.
Yeah, he's just barely gonna get the rocket. Oh, that was a good game, honestly, but
man, that hurts. I mean, I don't think it matters a lot. Like win or lose, people are still gonna enjoy the gameplay, and we're still gonna learn a lot. So, if you want to try to get one last game, like a W to end the video, that would be great.
Yeah, I gotta get off this loss streak, but hopefully I can do it. Hopefully no more NATO.
For sure, yeah. I mean, we are all seeing it. Like NATO building. We started against E-Giant with NATO building. Then we went. What was the other one? It was Remieli.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then now Rocket Cycle. He didn't even use Expo, I think.
Yeah, honestly, normally NATO decks aren't even that bad usually, but it just depends on the specific NATO deck. But sometimes NATO decks are actually fine matchups. But yeah, you gotta get the right one, I guess. Oh, that was a nice Firecracker splashing the Bomber. I thought I was in a little bit of trouble, to be honest. But
yeah, perfect defense there.
Yeah, Mighty Monitor is really nice.
So no NATO seems like, unless he has like some crazy giant Prince NATO, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, the Inferno Dragon, dude, that's gonna be an interesting card to deal with because the Evo Inferno Dragon, like no matter what deck you have, it can get really annoying unless you have like a, I don't know, like
for sure. Wizard. Especially if it's charred up, like it can kill like Ice Spirit in 1 second. It can kill pretty much anything. Like so quickly.
Honestly, I wish they made some way to like know when it's gonna lose its cooldown because like after I think like some seconds it loses its cooldown or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 seconds or something.
Yeah, I forgot if it was 8 or 9 to be honest. I just wait like as long as possible to counter it whenever it's charged up.
To be sure.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Yeah, I noticed it's actually used quite a bit. I thought it would be kind of like a more mid evolution because I thought it was like really strong, but I thought like people could counter it easily with certain things like Ewiz, but it seems actually like I think it's quite used. Oh, I have to go for an awkward Hog Rider. Didn't really have much else, unfortunately. No, don't reach it. Okay, nice. Yeah. No damage, but we forced out like hurry.
Yeah. I wonder what his last card is gonna be. It's probably gonna be like Arrows or Zap, I think.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I mean, yeah, I'm really only scared of the evolved Inferno Dragon. Besides that, I'm not too scared, but Machine could be annoying too, though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Machine is just always such a like annoying card to deal with. I guess Mighty Miner is okay against it, right?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I noticed Machine was also pretty good in Mega Draft. I saw a lot of people picking it and doing well. Oh, he does have Lightning, but he didn't even hit the Mighty Miner. Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna
So
go.
it doesn't really have a great way of dealing with the firecracker.
Yeah. This is good here. The only issue is that I'm gonna have to go same lane since I have so much damage here, which I don't really want to do. But yeah, I think we should be okay. That's a good bomber for him though. But
So what would you say is like the top 3 best and top 3 worst matchups for Hawk Earthquake?
well, I think top 3 worst is definitely Splash Yard with Goblin Cage is definitely in the worst. And let me think what else. I feel like it really depends on the variation. So you mean like just with this exact variation, or do you mean like?
Yeah.
Okay, with this exact.
I guess the one you're using right now, yeah. Like it's probably the best one in the meta, right?
Yeah. I think stuff like certain Lava Hound decks could be really hard too if they have like a Goblin Cage and stuff like that.
I guess it all depends also on the building, right? Like for example, now you have Cannon, but then if you have Tesla, it becomes like pretty decent. I feel like for Hawk.
Yeah. So it really depends, but yeah, I think certain Lava Hound decks could be pretty hard. There's probably like a few kind of off meta decks that I'm not really thinking about right now, but
yeah. How do you feel like about Mega Knight? Because Mega Knight right now isn't really used, but I remember Mega Knight used to be like pretty good against Psycho decks.
Oh, honestly, it's not bad. I think especially with this version, it's actually pretty nice because Mighty Miner does really well against it, and even if it's evolved, then you just like get a lot of cannon value. I feel like so. I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, some really good matchups though are I would say certain bait variations are pretty good. Like it's kind of easy to make a mistake against bait and get wrecked by it, but usually bait variations are a lot of bait variations are pretty good unless they
probably the one with no spell, right?
Yeah, like the
this way they can
one with no spell.
Exactly.
Yeah, and yeah, there's definitely a lot of other good things too. Let me think though, what I would say is the best.
I mean, I guess it also kind of depends because sometimes if you play against like a really good player, the specific deck, it might feel like a bad matchup, but then if it's a like decent player, it might just be like an easy win.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just gonna try an Earthquake Cycle, right?
Yeah, and what I feel is pretty easy sometimes are actually like those recruit bait decks are kind of easy for me usually. I feel like. Yeah. Okay, nice to take the win.
Okay, we broke the loss streak.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, do you want to go for one more? Do you want to end it right here? Yeah, one more? Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's do it, man. I mean, I'm enjoying. We're watching some great gameplay while having a chat with you. Thank you so much for coming, by the way.
Yeah, of course, man. It's my pleasure. Nice,
let's go.
But yeah, anyways, I feel like what's also difficult for Hog are like some minor poison decks. Like if Muhammad Light is the one playing or like some really good player, they're usually always going to win. Yeah.
They just gonna like perfect defend while slowly chip away. Oh, Rocket. Okay.
Rocket with Dagger Duchess is pretty interesting.
Interesting.
I don't know what.
Like some bait deck, I guess.
Oh yeah, it could be actually. Not many people use Duchess though. I think I don't know if a single person used Duchess in CRL. Maybe like one person in like the later phase.
I don't really remember. Yeah, I don't really remember. This Ice is probably gonna be another Nado deck, man. There's no way.
Oh dang it!
I think this is the same matchup.
Yeah, Duchess is pretty annoying sometimes. Oh no, he has Dark Goblin.
What?
Huh? That's
interesting.
Yeah, not sure what this will be actually. No damage.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully he has no Tornado, but I feel like he might though. Oh no, he has Hog Rider.
Hog Rider.
Probably a homemade
Rocket with Ice Wizard. Okay, this guy is Barbarians.
He's actually pretty high up though. He's like 2,800, which is not that bad. So he might be a decent player.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna log right here. Sometimes I try to avoid playing my Firecracker. Like I could have just got a Firecracker and it would counter that all easily, but sometimes it's better just to save it so you don't.
To like avoid the King Tower activation, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes I just don't even play it almost at all in single elixir in some matchups, but I usually play it if I know it's gonna kind of like shoot itself back against something. Like here on the Ice Wizard, it's gonna just like stay back for a long time. So, we just have arrows.
Exactly. Or even get like spelled away, but that's fine because this way you're cycling towards the evolution.
Yeah, the evolution is actually. I feel like the evolution is sometimes kind of similar to the normal normal Firecracker. But then what's good about it though is that when you played it at the bridge, I feel like it could get a lot more chip damage, and it has like a longer reach and stuff. So that's the good thing about it. Yeah.
Okay, he already showed all his cards, and this deck is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the Firecracker is going to be really good here, but he also does have arrows, so it can get a bit interesting for like the barbs and stuff, for example.
Yeah. I guess the good thing is that you have like a really...
Oh, he does go for that rocket. That was smart. I was. Oh no, I missed turn.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Serge, do you miss spells, man? Do you miss rockets too, or does only Riley?
Nah, I mean, of course with lockbait, I'm kind of a main lockbait. Like I like playing lockbait, but I don't really miss it. I feel like sometimes it's just like too toxic, you know? Like people are just sitting there. Like for example, the game we saw before where you lost against the guy just Tesla spamming up high with NATO, like rockets NATO, like that just felt so boring. That shouldn't really be possible.
Oh, nice. The Firecracker retargeted from the Ice Wizard to the Minion Horde. That was lucky.
Nice.
And it kills that, too.
Okay.
Nice, okay. I don't know if Firecracker is gonna... Okay, we do force out something there. I do have Evo Cannon, too, so that could predict a Minion Horde. Oh, he goes for the Rocket aggressively.
Rockets, okay.
That was very
aggressive. It's so interesting why people do that. Because you can just might in minor ability.
Yeah, that was interesting. I don't feel like he should have done that. I'm probably gonna be able to hog again sooner than most likely he's gonna have to minion horde. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna pull something random.
Are you gonna try and get like a Evo Cannon off?
Yeah, nice. We hit it
nice.
only partially.
Oh, nice.
Most of them.
I mean, that's still great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Nice. That's good damage even from far away. Still gets nice damage. We're gonna get an Ice Spirit too. Does go for a good rocket though. Oh, he missed out. Yo, he's just like me.
Man, what is going on?
Oh
okay.
Yo, get a fire.
So how much does Earthquake plus Lock do on ladder? You must know, right?
Well, Earthquake does 234 and Log, I believe, does, 234. Then Log, I believe, does 63. But honestly, I keep on getting confused all the time because they always like change the damage every month. It feels like.
Exactly.
Even this month, Log will get a nerf. It looks like.
Yeah, it will actually get. I think it was like a 5% damage nerf, so it's probably also gonna affect the towers. Okay, I mean, great video. Honestly, great matches. Great talking to you. Thank you so much, Ian. I don't know if there's something you want to say to end the video.
I just want to say that I love you guys all very much. Thank you everyone for supporting me, man. It was honestly so cool seeing like how there were like all these people streaming CRL in different languages and stuff and supporting me. So that's what I say.
Yeah, I mean, I also watched it. I don't know if you watched the video. I uploaded the video. I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah,
and I was just streaming it all. Like it was so great watching you, man. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.